Hey everyone, this is Bolt Stomp Sovereign. Welcome back to another ranked gameplay. I am playing with a friend this game, but let's go ahead and jump right into this game. If you would like to continue supporting me as a creator directly to keep making these videos that you love and enjoy, go ahead and go to my YouTube channel, click join. I have various memberships for people to choose. Silver members will have access to item and patch breakdowns. Gold members will be able to vote for champions for me to play directly in ranked. Emerald members will have video shoutouts, and at the diamond level you can play Wild Rift with me every single week in PvP. So go ahead and check that out. Let's get back to the video here. So we did get our assigned role as support. Looks like we are first pick, so preferably I do like to last pick or choose fourth, but nonetheless we're going to think about a champion to play that's going to bring the most value to our team in terms of team fight and synergy. And I'm going to leave Mel open because people are starting to forget about how powerful Mel is. So, oh, she's actually open right here. So maybe I will go switch for second or third pick here. Looks like the enemy team's going to lock in Morgana, possibly Lux. We have an Olaf and a Galio for our first two picks, so really good. Olaf is anti-CC. And we did get Mel here. That's what I love to see. So we're going to play Mel support. We are still going to rock Ignite. Let me show you my runes before I forget here. And we're going to rock Arcane, Comet, Battle Zeal, Cut Down, Omnivamp, and Scorch. And looks like the enemy team is still going to lock in Vigar, Vayne, Mordekaiser, and Shyvana as well. Well, we have a Olaf, Galio, myself as Mel, Tristana, and Lux. So we have really good balanced damage actually going from both teams here. I want to say we're more magic heavy. Actually, both teams are more magic heavy than AD heavy. So I think we're pretty balanced here in terms of teams. So let's go ahead and cross-examine the enemy team's summoner spells, just so we can keep an eye on how the game is going to be played. And it looks like no TP going out from either top laner. Vayne with Ghost. Our Tristana has Cleanse, which is really good. That's going to be really useful against Vigar and Morgana, but pretty normal. And we are going to start off with our regular support item, Spectral Sickle, and a pink ward. Those of you watching this YouTube video right now, go ahead and just drop a like on this video. That's the easiest way to support me. Probably takes about 2 seconds. Here on my channel, I like to explain every single thought and decision that goes behind my Wild Rift gameplay. This is coming from a Sovereign player, so if you enjoy process-oriented videos and you find that these videos are helping you grow and climb in ranked, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and let's enjoy this content here. So it looks like Morgana's going to contest us for this vision in this bush here, which is alright. We did a lot of damage to her early game. Now with me playing Mel, I'm going to most likely play a little bit cocky this game. After I get my first item, which is going to be Mana Boots, I'm most likely going to build into Magi's. And Magi's is a really good item if you know that you will scale, if you know that you're not going to die. It's going to be a really good magic item for a lot of burst mid laners. So I'm going to pick that up as support. It's going to give me a lot more potential to kill the enemy teams with my ultimate, but right now I'm focused on just poking the enemy team, specifically the Vayne. Once I get level 3, I'm going to see if I can bait the Morgana to try to Q me or snare me, so I can counter her and just press my second ability and just root her instead. But this is all I want to do as Mel, just poke from a safe distance. I'm going to see if I can bait that Morgana Q. Let me see if I can do it here successfully. Gonna walk up to Morgana, make her think that we're playing a little bit cocky. Come on, Morgana, throw that Q at me. Come on, Morgana, do it. I think she might be a little bit scared, but let's see. Come on now.
Now that I've returned to my family.
Come on, big girl. Now you want to do it. Come on. There it goes. And gonna counter that right there with my first ability. And that's all I'm looking to do as Mel this entire game. You know, I'm gonna be tanking that Q ability for Tristana, hopefully. But looks like she's gonna go back and get some items. I think she already has her boots here. Gonna harass Morgana a little bit more. I'm not gonna let her take that pink ward without taking some damage. And I also need to go back and get my mana boots as soon as possible. You know, Mel is a spellcaster. I can't do anything without any mana, so let me go back here and let me just make sure I ping my Tristana. She's gonna go in. Don't go in, don't go in. And let's just clear this minion wave because I really need to go back and get this item here. And yeah, I'm gonna go back here. Clear this forward. Shove out those minion waves just a little bit more. And I'm gonna ping the Tristana back because I have no mana. And if you're playing a mage caster and you have no mana, there is nothing that you can do at all. So again, our first item after boots is going to be Magi's. You know, this is going to increase our ability power by a ton. I believe once I have full stacks at 30 and I have glory stacks, I'll be somewhere around like 150 ability power, if not more. But looks like Mordekaiser picked up a kill onto Olaf, so I want to keep poking this Morgana, playing this safely. I don't want to take any damage for Tristana. You know, if I were playing a tank, then I would want to wedge myself in between the enemy team and Tristana. But with spellcasters and enchanters, you just want to do damage from a distance. You don't ever want to get involved in the mix. You know, I'm being mindful of my positioning. Come on. Okay, looks like my Tristana is safe, but that's exactly what I'm talking about by saying play safe, be aware of my positioning. I'm not going to shove out in the lane and overextend, because if I were overextended, then that Shyvana or Morgana would have been able to kill me, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to try to bait this Morgana Q again, under tower. Come on, Morgana, come on, Q me, Q me. She's scared. She knows what's up, everyone. I ignited her. I thought I can get the execution off with my ultimate, but not enough damage. And that's exactly why I'm building it to Magi's. And it's going to be Magi's into Rabadons. For sure, for sure. But can play this a little bit aggressive now. We have vision in the river. That's the only reason why we're playing this under tower, is we have vision in that river bush there. So if you have no vision, do not overextend. I'm saying this specifically to Emerald or even Master players and below. If you have no vision in the jungle or in your river bush, you should never, never, never be overextending unless you're 100% confident in knowing where the enemy jungle is. So if you saw the enemy jungle bot, like Shyvana, I just saw her on my minimap at Olaf right there, and we had no vision, then that would still let me know it's kind of safe to push. So be mindful, everyone, of not to overextend. Gonna go ahead and block Morgana's Q again. Just baiting the crap out of her, and that is what I'm talking about. Already have 2 stacks with Magi's, and the name of this game as Mel is to not die the entire game. You know, I don't recommend anyone to get this item if you're not confident in not dying, because you lose your stacks upon death. You lose about half your stacks upon death. So let's go ahead and focus this next objective. Oh, looks like Tristana is walking right into Shyvana. I'm pretty sure she should have saw her right there. And Galio coming in with his ultimate. Gonna play behind my team here. I don't want to get too involved in the mix. Notice my positioning behind my teammates. Again, I'm not a tank, so I'm just playing behind my team, using them as a meat shield, and just spamming damage on the enemy team, enemy objective. And this is a free Rift Herald, so what is my Tristana doing by going in there and chasing kills? This is a really thirsty decision from my friend here, and they are going to do the classic Master Emerald throw there. There's no reason for them to do that. We have Rift Herald up. We could have just secured that completely uncontested. I wonder where my team is right here. Lux is here with us. Let me see if I can get some poke off onto Shyvana. Maybe to deter her from taking this Rift Herald, but she is going to take it. You know, that is a great opportunity for them to take it. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to build into Rabadon's directly. Again, I want to get more ability power as Mel. You can never go wrong with maxing your ability power.
Now that I've returned to my family.
Gonna go back towards mid because they just dropped Rift Herald right there. We already got our top tower. So let's go ahead and just kill this here. A big reason why I got Magi's is because I'm finding a trend where my team is just A-ramming, and I'm gonna get that assist onto Vigar with my ultimate. And Magi's is a good item for teammates who like to play AMRAM, so you can continue getting stronger and stronger, and you get additional ability power for every assist, every kill that you participate in. So that's gonna be one of the biggest motivators as to why I got this, because I'm finding a huge trend in this elo where people are just team fighting with no sort of objective in mind. You know, my role as support, unfortunately, I cannot secure objectives by myself as support Mel, so I am at the mercy of my team. I sort of have to follow them, even though I don't want to. That is my role as support. So that's usually why I like to jungle, because you can sort of just take objectives solo. I can take Dragon, I can take Rift Herald, you know, even split push lanes. But as support, you don't really have that much presence until you're late game. And Mel is an extremely late game champion, so let's go ahead and go back and get this other item that built into Rabadon's, our Blasting Ward. And let's head right back out to the lanes here. We should be prioritizing the bot tower and our mid tower.
Leadership requires one to learn quickly and
you know, we did a really good job with taking our tower early, but right now all I'm focused on is building more Magi stacks, not dying. I can kind of clear these minion waves by myself even without Lux here. That is why I like picking an AP caster for support. And Tristana is a little bit overextended here. Luckily she was able to jump away, but I can definitely get my ignite onto Shyvana here. And are we going to get any sort of confirmation kills here? I would love to get more Magi stacks, and unfortunately no. Looks like Vigar is splitting to our top tower, which is a really smart idea. So I wonder if we can siege this. Let's go towards Vigar. Morgana has great clear for those minions, so unfortunately we were not able to secure that mid tower, but it is okay. You know, we do have barely enough gold for our Rabadons. By the time we go back to Fountain, Dragon is going to be up, and this is going to make us insanely strong. This is going to increase our magic power, our ability power, by about 30%. So 30% on top of Magi's. Once I have full stacks, it's going to be pretty insane. That's already over 400 ability power, nearly 400 ability power, with just 2 items, including boots as well. So let's go ahead and clear this dragon. And Shyvana is here. Gonna see what I can do here. And Galio still on dragon here. Good job, my man. And he did secure that dragon, so that was very successful on Galio's part. Great job. Gonna flash over Vigar's prison wall because I would absolutely die. Even though I have my second ability up, I didn't want to use it there. So let's go ahead and just poke this Vigar. I don't know why he thinks he can kill me. Gonna bait him with my second ability, and he's going to run away, which is a very smart idea. So just 1 second longer, I could have used my first ability and then possibly ulted him, and he's gonna die right here. Gonna use my ultimate right there and just get that execution off onto him. And Olaf is going to chase the enemy team into their jungle. I don't know if this is a good idea. We should be focusing this bot tower, but let's go ahead and see if we can root the Shyvana, ignite her as well, and we were able to get the kill on Shyvana there. I want my team to focus these objectives, but I am at the mercy of my team, so I kind of have to follow them. I also need the stacks, so I'm at 10 Magi stacks right now, which is really good. This just gave me additional movement speed and a little bit of cooldown reduction, I believe. But let's see if we can take this mid tower. Looks like Lux is shoving top. You know, I'm starting to power scale here as Mel, and Vigar is back here. So unfortunately, I'm not going to overextend. I'm not going to stay here and try to siege the tower by myself. I'm going to go back and build into my next item, which is Malignance. This is going to not only give us 20 ability haste flat, it's also going to give us an additional 20 ability haste on our ultimate specifically. So it's going to be a great item. It also reduces the enemy's magic resist. And I recommend all mage casters get this item. And I'm sort of just watching the mini map, watching where the fights happen to see if I can respond to them. You know, I see Shyvana was slightly in our jungle. They're also at our red buff as well. So I want to see if I can continue just getting these Magi stacks. Keep getting stronger. You know, I sort of need to stay near the whole entire team so I can keep getting these stacks here. Looks like Shyvana is attacking our team bot. Tristana is going to get picked off, unfortunately. Gonna see if I can just slow the team there. And my ultimate's not going to kill that Lux just quite yet. So I'm not going to click my ultimate yet. Olaf is going to go in. And holy crap, there's so many minions here. And the minions are beating the crap out of me. I don't want to flash in on this. But wow, the minions are so strong. We gotta clear these minions right here. See, those empowered minions are super strong. They had Baron just now, but it ran out. Vigar is going to flash away like a little biatch, which is so okay. I don't mind. I don't mind that. Because he cannot go mid and fight me right now. If he decides to come mid over here, I can kill him again. Let's go clear this vision right here. And I see Vigar bot, and he's going to get picked off by the Lux. So great job for our Lux for picking that kill off onto Vigar. Going to clear this ward from the enemy team so they don't have vision in our jungle. And with that, I did secure my Malignance. So again, just getting super strong here. I'm pretty sure I'm over like 400 to 500 ability power. And our next item is going to be Infinity Orb. This is going to increase our movement speed even more, which is what we love. We already have boots. You know, since we have over 10 glory stacks on Magi's, that gives us additional movement speed. And then Infinity Orb is also going to give us more movement speed as well. So I should be able to respond to fights a lot quicker and have a lot better escape as well. But Dragon is coming up fairly shortly. Let's see if we can secure this. Gonna see if I can bait the Morgana or anyone with my second ability. Dragon is up right here, so let's go ahead and just attack this dragon. Come on, Lux, attack the dragon, Lux. Alright, gonna see if I can get some damage off on here. Gonna root Shyvana in place and keep using my abilities. Gonna make sure I position myself behind the team, everyone. That is super important. Gonna use my ultimate and get the execution off on Shyvana. That is what I am talking about. And we have Baron up, so why are we chasing this, you know? Again, I'm at the mercy of my team here, so I kind of have to go where they go. But this Baron is up. I'm not sure why our team is not just moving there right now. But I'm gonna stick around with Tristana. I'm still building stacks regardless, so it is okay. You know, at this point, it's too late for us to go ahead and take Baron. We're kind of locked in at this point. But we did get an objective, so as I always say in every video, we want to make sure we prioritize objectives after winning a skirmish or a team fight. But as support, we simply don't have that leverage to force the team to take Baron, or I'm at the mercy of my team here. I keep saying that, and that's one of the downsides of playing support, is that your team just does what they want to do. So I'm just getting stronger, getting super strong in the background, so I can hopefully wipe the entire team and cause some bells to alert in people's brains here. But it looks like Olaf is getting pushed by 3 people. My Tristana is mid lane. We have Lux and Galio coming up here. And Olaf did pick up the kill onto Vigar. Shyvana is beating the crap out of me. Gonna flash over the wall. She does not get the confirmation on that. And Olaf just got a double kill onto the Morgana as well. So he is super strong. Shyvana is still right here. I see Vayne over here. Gonna get my first ability off onto her. My third ability. Gonna use my ultimate and get the kill onto Vayne there. Great job from my team for staying alive. Shyvana is CC'd by Lux's Q. And my Tristana is attacking their Nexus. So there's so much happening right now. We just need a few more taps and we can end the game. Come on. Wow, we're like right there. We're so close. And Tristana is beating the crap out of that Shyvana. We have minions pushing. This could be the end of the game. Wow, come on, everyone. Just hit that Nexus and we ended the game. Holy crap. Wow, what a crazy end of the game there. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Mel Support. We did a great job with not dying. Again, if you would like to continue supporting me as a creator, go ahead and check out those memberships. Leave a like on this video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Faster to battle!